This is the old nuts. It's my nuts. Your what? Your lug nuts. This is the new nuts. Well, I still have my nuts, but those aren't even nuts. My nuts. Some more of the nuts. I don't want some of the nuts. Stamp the nuts. Thought I'd do a quick tour of the RiceSpec garage. Got my notes. See, we're gonna figure out how I'm gonna do this. Over here, I finally made it. RiceSpec garage. No more apartment parking lot. Finally, 2 cars deep in the garage. Well, anyways, thought I'd give a quick tour, show the tools that we use to cook some of the rice. Go through the tools, the toolbox, specialty tools that we use, again, for cooking the rice. Got this other GoPro here in case, I don't know, I need it while I'm doing this. Again, got the wall control here, gonna go through that. Gonna go through the main toolbox. Gonna go through this fluids cabinet. We're gonna go talk about whatever's in this corner and discuss some of the future items for the RiceSpec garage. Right, before we get to the new stuff, let's talk about some of the old stuff. I bought this a while ago. Let me put it on the ground. We were at the apartment, so that way I could bring whatever fluids I had to work, so I can work on our cars on the weekend. Can't really be doing that in an apartment parking lot, but I would put like the oil here that I would need, and then I had, actually I still have my nuts, but those aren't even nuts, but I have my nuts somewhere in here. My nuts. But I would put the washers in this compartment, and then the fluid down here or whatever I was doing. That was gonna be the belt, supercharger fluid, you know, just the rice stuff. This guy right here is a vacuum. So we can, I don't know, vacuum out the rice, clean the rice out, you know, when we need to. Got this battery, let's check the charge. 1, 2, 3, charge. Got the place to charge those. Gonna talk about that later. But yeah, I bought this so that way we can vacuum our cars in the apartment parking lot. You know, get them clean a little bit. And we got this guy. I actually still use this. Actually, I still use all of these, except that one really, because I got this snap-on. This is a tire or an air compressor. So that way if I needed to add air to the tires, I didn't need to drive all the way to work to put air in the rice. Sick. Look at that. RGD2s, Volk Racing, TE37s, the RPF ones of expensive wheels. I'm just joking. Probably gonna try and do some JDM shots with the Nikon camera in here to get the shots of the tools. But here, you know, we got your basics. We got a breaker bar, we got this 3/8, this icon right here. That's sick. Harbor Freight, follow the build. Some of these guys, some Allens right here, and then some sockets. Harbor Freight, this icon right here. This is US General Magnets. Why did I buy this? Oh, I have this one because I needed to torque. If that video is not posted, when we were doing the oil cooler on the MX-5, you need to torque that nut. The nuts, the one that holds the sandwich plate to the car. So I needed that guy. You got your 1/4" sockets here and deep sockets. The 1/4" style, 3/8 style. And I'm realizing I don't have 1/2" sockets or 1/2" impact sockets or a 1/2" ratchet. So we need to get those. Follow the toolbox build. I feel like this one was a mistake, but I kept it anyway. Whatever, one of these was supposed to be for the AN fittings. I think it's a 27. Then I bought this super thin one because we were having an issue with the oil cooler leaking, and I thought it was the fittings on the side. I'll put a picture right here. And I didn't want to loosen everything just to be able to get a wrench on it. So I bought this super thin one and it worked, but that's not what was leaking. We got another. Is this bigger? They're like the same size. I must have had this one for a while. I don't even know what brand. It probably says Pittsburgh somewhere. whatever. Got that. Got the mirrors, those small mirrors, so you can be like, oh man, I wonder what's the brake pads at. And then I bought these. I forgot why I bought these versus the normal set. But anyways, I got these super long extensions because you never know. Because you never know when you're gonna need that. I got the basic extensions that came with the Mac Silver Eagle toolkit right here. Then I got the wobblies. Gotta have this wobblies. 1/4 inch wobblies. Ancient snap-on socket from my uncle. We got the. Okay, why did I buy this? Oh, this was so I can correct the torque on the CRZ spark plugs. This is read Newton meters. Inch pounds? I forgot how many inch pounds. I think it's like 177 inch pounds. Got these. These are just the extra. These are just wrenches that I've had. Oh, these were supposed to be for the oil cooler too. I don't even know if I use these. For the AN fittings. They look pretty cool though. Maybe I should just hang these on the wall. And then some miscellaneous items. This is actually for a GoPro. I don't know why that's in here. You gotta do your valve adjustment. You can use some of this. All right, what do we got in the second drawer? I got my cutting tools here, like the dikes. Got some box cutter, in case you need to open up some boxes. And these, I'm finding myself using these a lot for putting furniture together. So I don't think I've even used these for the rice. Oh, I bought these. I bought these general purpose screws so I can put up the wall control, which we'll get to in a minute. But we put these, put those. I got help from my dad and my brother. Put those so we can put the wall control over it. But we'll get to the wall control later. Oh, and we use this, so you can find some studs. Like, oh no, I found one. Got the legendary tool. Got the legendary tool from my brothers right here. Bought that for me for Christmas, I don't know how many years ago. A body shop hammer, Pittsburgh style. Oh, and I bought this so I can cut the AN fittings, or the AN lines on the MX-5 so I think, what did I need to do? I needed to cut the fittings that came with it so I can put 90-degree angle ones on it. And this guy worked. And we got some tape. I think I actually bought this one because to torque that sandwich plate bolt. So I bought this guy because I don't have the size socket, and then I bought this guy so I can torque it. And then this because you always need to torque your lug nuts. Your what? Your lug nuts. And here we got some more of the nuts. I don't want to open this because it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I probably should just get rid of this lid on these. With some of the nuts, stainless steel. Oh shit, I forgot I got this. This is for bleeding the brakes on the CRZ. This fits over the reservoir. Some extra belts, because they always stretch. I don't know if anybody else that's running 1,000 horses on their CRZ.
All right, there we go. I got full boost.
Maybe the belt lasts 2 years and I need to replace it because it's stretched like crazy. What was this? Oh, when I replaced my supercharger oil lines. Luckily I did because during the replacement, those old lines were becoming like brittle and stiff. So I replaced it with some Contis. Ooh, some hose clamps right here. I think these ones were like the better hose clamps though, because if you look, these ones look cheap. Let me just take them out. Oh. Yeah, some of that Amazon hose clamps. I don't know, these ones feel a better quality than like this. This one I feel like I can just crush. I don't want to ruin it, but I think I can just crush this. This one? But yeah, for when the Amazon MX5 supercharger coolant reservoir was leaking. All right, here's some of the electrical stuff. Got the trickle charger here. Trickle charger, you know, just in case you need a trickle charge yourself. Some felt tape, in case you need a felt tape stuff. You got codes, check your OBD2 stuff. Ooh, this guy, what have I used this for? Oh, I think I used this for when I was measuring the distance for the coilovers to make sure both sides were the same. It's probably still best to go to a professional so they can corner balance and do the laser ride height adjustments. But that's why I have that. And then instructions. Keep some of the instructions right here, so that way I don't need to go onto the computer and look up. Let's see, what is this? MX5 rear brake kit PDF. Oh, the specs. Writing down some of the specs here, so that way I don't need to look up. I'm looking up the specs. I'm looking up the specs. Let's see. MX5 drain and fill plug, transmission drain and fill plug, torque specs. So now we don't need to look it up, it's just right here. Instructions and stuff. So here we have some of the old nuts. See the old nuts, used parts here. Right here we got the new nuts. Right here we got some of that new nuts. Grade, whatever the highest grade was, I think that's why I bought this. Right here we got some of the old nuts, some old clips. Some of this, because this was the wrong size, but I think this was the correct size, and I just wanted this because it looks cool. Well, I mean, I'm running 1,000 horses, so you know you need to have the clamps. Okay, my dumbass didn't tighten it enough, and I remember I was driving and the pipe blew out. Some of this stuff, we got some Advan stickers right here, Advan RG3s. Who has those wheels now? With the valve stem caps, some zip ties. You can never go wrong with zip ties. Oh, and all the when I did my catch can a long time ago, I bought all these AN fittings because I was trying to figure out the size, and it's hard to, like, I wish I could just have like a whole kit with all the sizes and make the ones fit correctly rather than having to look up, okay, AN, this one is this size, this will work with this size, and blah blah blah. Ooh, the upgraded clamps we tried when the MX5 supercharger coolant reservoir was still leaking. And then we ended up replacing the reservoir and it stopped leaking. But what's funny is that reservoir we had was a new one already. And of course they don't want to warranty that. Ooh, ancient lug nuts. This is when I had my Civic. That sick JDM right here. Old school. Neochrome. Some spare Motegi. Motegi? No, there's two lug nut brands. There's Motegi and Moteki, I think. And I forgot which one's the cheap one. Project kicks, some extra project kicks. You know, these are still pretty nice lug nuts, but just to show over time, it's kind of, I mean, what are you gonna do? Take the lug nuts out and then clear coat them? But yeah, that's what they look like after over a year, 2 years? 2 years of racing. But yeah, this is the old nuts. It's my nuts. This is the new nuts. But this is pretty much just, hey look, it's the old new coolant reservoir that was leaking. The old new one. When we were having the water pump or supercharger water pump problems on the MX5. High performance air filter right here. This one's clean one, so that way when I take the one in the MX5 out, I can just throw this guy in there. See, I get it, you can wash. Oh, it's washable, it's reusable, but it's kind of annoying having to take the air filter out of the rice, clean it, let it dry, and then you have to put the oil on it, and then you got to let that dry, and then you can put it back on the car. It's like a whole day of just drying. Look at this guy. I don't know why I keep the old spark plugs. Hey, what is this in here? Oh, I tried putting this on my car and it didn't fit. This is from the Homie, 1000 horsepower CRX. And I think that's pretty much it for this drawer.
Let's rev mash back in the house. So that was the end of the garage tour video that I filmed last year. And that's the end of the video because that's all I filmed last year. And then I didn't have time to do the next filming of the garage. So we did do further upgrades. We'll be filming those. So what did they say? Follow the subscribe to see part 2. Man, you know I'm going to just film that stuff anyway. But yeah, this Red Mash out.
This is the old nuts. My nuts. Your what? Your lug nuts.
This is the new nuts. You also have nuts. Those are the nuts. My nuts. For the some of the nuts. I don't want some of the nuts. The nuts.